Social Club before we go into the bullet points. But before we do that, before we get into general conversation, is Patty Daly still here? Is Patty Daly still with us? Hello, Patty Daly, where are you? Patty left. All right, Patty left. Wait a minute. Let me fix this here, okay? Because I do crazy things here on the fly, and I absolutely love to do this. I'm having such a good time here. Every day, it's fun. We laugh. We have a good time. Okay, now we're back into regular stuff here. How do you like that? Look at that. Everything has changed. Fancy Nancy's here. Where is Patty Daly? Hello, Roy. Oh, all right. All right. Well, I'm going to go with it being that we're getting into the second aspect of the show. We're going to go with our introductory video right here. All right, everybody, welcome to Tommy Stig Social Club.
It's the Tommy Stig Show in 3, 2, 1.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the midpoint of the show here. This is the midpoint of the show where we talk about some general conversations, pretty much absolutely nothing, just general chit chat about this and that. Can you see me now decently? Can you see me, or are we jumping frames right now? Let me know, please. The internet just went down. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the crux of the show. Okay. Are we dropping frames? Let me know, please. Please give me. I'm fine. Okay. I seem okay for now. I see the internet jumping up and down right there. Seems to be happening. Okay. I want to get into a couple of things that happened to me today in the last week. Okay. I need the guy. My mother had a guy that used to come. I can't stand up. I got wires attached to me. My mother had a guy that used to come to the house and sharpen the knives and the scissors. And I need that guy. Where is that guy? Where is the sharpening scissors guy? Where is he? We need him. What are we supposed to do now? Everything's disposable? Huh? No more. Let's call Grandma for a quick minute. Let me call my mother for a quick minute. She's going to say, what's wrong? Watch this. Watch. Let's call Grandma. Let's call Grandma. Let's see. Where is she? She's going to say, what's wrong? If she answers. It's early in the morning. But she's up like me. What's the matter?
Good morning.
Morning. What's going on?
Nothing. You?
Nothing. Let me see. I got a question for you. You had a guy that came around and sharpened scissors and knives?
Yeah.
So now everything's disposed. Huh? Go ahead.
I don't know what his name was, though.
But he came around to the house?
He came around
the neighborhood?
With a truck. No, in the street.
In the street. Okay.
In the street, he came around. We had him, and we had the man that sold tripe.
Yeah.
And, liver and that.
Yeah.
And he used to go tip.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
And then we had the peddler, of course, for the fruit and vegetables.
Okay, so everything's now disposable, I assume, right? We can't get anything sharpened. Everything's disposable. We throw out our scissors now, right?
No. There's places you can get. Yeah, I'm sure you pay an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
It's like a shoemaker.
Yeah. All right, I'll call you back.
Bye.
Okay, so she had what was the guy that did the okay. Well, anyway, you heard her. So that's Grandma Stiggy. I need to sharpen scissors, okay? Bango. Canabala. Okay, so that's one of my general points right there. Arm. She said, tripa. She had the tripe guy, right? Stone and steel, huh, Darren Cassidy? Teresa says there are places. Arms is talking about tripe. Now he's got the woolly. Knife sharpening is a dying art nowadays. Yeah, I know, Don. That's unfortunate. Yeah, get a sharpening tool. All right, I got to find something. Yeah. and stuff myself. Oh, well, but Rebecca, they used to come around to the neighborhood. Why, you have something for it, Nancy? Nancy, you do have something for it? Need to know the right angle to sharpen the knives, otherwise the waste of time and knife. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, they used to come down our streets in North Newark, and all old ladies would be running the block for the first time. Yeah, to be first in line. Well, there you go. That was my mother. You got it right from her mouth. She lived in the neighborhood. She lived in the neighborhood. These are things that are gone. Okay, what is this thing? Look does anybody use these anymore? This is for the clotheslines. Can you imagine for the clothesline to hang your clothes? Does anybody use these anymore? Clothesline. Does anybody use the clothesline pins? Yeah, clothesline pins, right? Does anybody use these things anymore? Madonna. I hang my clothes. Now, I don't use a dryer. I do hang my clothes. They would not let me put a clothesline in the parking lot over here. That's great. That's great. You have them in your laundry room. Okay, everybody does have them. Okay. So it's not such a real thing of the past, right? Okay. Okay. What else did I have here today? Oh, I have this because I need it. Don't judge, okay? I'm different. That doesn't make me wrong. I'm different. I use a dictionary, okay? Don't you bother me. I did not go to school very much. I do use the dictionary. If you got a problem with that, you're at the wrong social club, okay? You can go hang with Dominic Chakali or somebody like that. Do you understand? You be careful out there. Yes, I do use it. I do use the dictionary, okay? Hopefully we're not still dropping frames, Osada treats. Treats and cheats, it's all the same. When you're eating treats, you're cheating, right? You're treating, right? Last time I used the outside clothesline, I was 7. Hey, teacher, don't go anywhere yet. I got something for you, okay? Don't you go anywhere yet. It was part of my, it was definitely part of my, what's a thesaurus? What's a thesaurus? Thesaurus. Why a dictionary? You need a thesaurus. Thesaurus. The fuck is a thesaurus? What is that? Is that a thesaurus? Is that like in the zoo? Yeah, that's why I'm off camera. Okay, you. Hey, teacher. Okay, now that we have a problem with teachers, getting teachers, keeping teachers, retaining teachers, now these mama lugeras, now these mama lukes, right? Now, all of a sudden, they have grants. Do you understand? Hey, teacher, Don McHugh, can you see this? Yes, the Encyclopedia Britannica. I do remember that. Do you see what she's saying right here? The teacher speaking like a teacher. Teacher, I'm not teachable in some ways. A thesaurus has helped you find synonyms. I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, but how about them Yankees? All right, and I know how to cook, clean, and I work hard. A thesaurus helping him with the synonyms. I don't know anything about that. Cannot help you with any of that. But I do have a dictionary, and yes, I have a limited vocabulary, so sometimes I do look in the dictionary for words. Okay, all right. So what they're doing in Jersey right now, hey, teacher, before you do go and get the classroom ready, well, next week is spring break for you, I believe. But this week, they're doing huge grants. Now, instead of getting rid of the teachers, now they need teachers. No, they have a shortage right now. I learn every day, Teresa, and I absolutely love learning. Now we have a shortage of teachers in New Jersey. Now they got big grants coming out. So not only did they downsize, get rid of teachers, dismiss teachers, parents calling teachers babysitters, they demeaned the profession. They just ran them into the gutter, basically, and said they're trash, when they actually, that's a little extreme, they didn't say they're trash, but they are the core of the community. Now that there is a shortage of teachers, there's big money going around for grants to keep and retain teachers. Please keep this profession going strong. It is one of our most important. Please don't mess with the teachers. Now there's a grant. Hopefully one day we can get back. Hopefully one day we can get back. They deserve top salaries. Listen, set up a step rate system. Nobody can complain. Listen, nobody can complain. Set up a step rate system. I'm going to use a fake number. You start at 10,000. 3, 4, 5 years, you go up to 20,000. 7, 9, 10 years, you go up to 30,000. 40, and so on and so forth. Nobody can complain, and the community should vote on it. Okay? And the community should vote on this. It should go to vote because, listen to me, the taxpayers are paying everything, right? Yes, they took in a big hit. Okay, as everybody knows, taxpayers pay the teacher's salary. Taxpayers pay the police salary. Taxpayers pay the fireman's salary. There should be a budget. It should all be voted on by the residents. Once you do that, they cannot complain. They cannot say a fucking word. There goes my 17 cents monetization. So once you do that, they cannot complain. Okay, I think that is my midway of the show. Okay. Now, if you're watching on the replay, ladies and gentlemen, well, hello. Okay. Yes. I want to make note that TT has her trivia show this evening. They don't pay taxpayers. Who said they do? I never said. Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, you're getting 30, 40 kids in the classroom. It's not good. Education is not good right now. We got a problem. Okay, we got a problem. Oh, okay, Teresa, I got you. No, it's a business. It's it's a private business now, right, Teresa? Is the U.S. Post Office a private business? You got to get out of there and be done with that because you got to get out of there as soon as you're there already. You make that decision whenever you're ready. But I think that business is going to be gone. Okay, let's get into the bullet points, all right? Now we're going to go right down the line with the bullet points. Okay. This is going to be a little bit, let's go right in. Whatever it is, Don, the people have to vote on it. That's all. I'm not going to restart the internet. I'm going to do my show like this, whatever it is, it is. I can't. 24 years, can't get into State Island. The only hired new. Yeah. Exactly. Right. Listen, my ex-wife is a teacher in Newark. She teaches in Newark. She's close to retirement, but, hey, my sister-in-law is a teacher. We come from a family of teachers. My niece is a teacher. So take care of the teachers, please. All right? Take care of the teachers, please. Okay, Edwin, I came on camera only for a minute just so you could see me dressed. I'm having an internet issue, but Edwin, you have to always say the shirt looks good or bad. You got to always give me a thumbs up or a thumb down. So take a look at the screen, Mr. Edwin. I always think about you when I do get dressed. So there we go. I'm going back off screen. But I wanted to show my face for Mr. Edwin. Yeah, we need to pay these people. Yes. Okay, let's go into our bullet points. Edwin is the best. Yes. Edwin is that guy. Edwin is quite all right. Go with me. I want him to tell me when I'm wrong. Edwin, when I'm wrong, I want you to tell me. Tommy Stiggs, you're wrong. You're wrong. I want him to tell me. Now, I will never debate him. We spoke about this, him and I. We spoke about this in the past. I will never debate Mr. Edwin. I respect my elders. He's like an elder statesman here because he carries himself with respect, dignity, and principle. So I will never, ever argue. Even if I disagree with Mr. Edwin, I was raised right. Mama raised me right because I will never, ever even stress my difference in thoughts unless he asked me. If Sir Edwin asked me, Tommy Stiggs, what's your opinion? Then I will give it. Tommy Stiggs, come on up. Let's debate about this, Mr. Edwin. Then I will. Still, also, always with respect. All right? Okay, so let's see. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up this aspect of the show. If you're seeing this on the replay, thank you for stopping in. We are now going into the third segment of the show, which is our bullet points. And then we're going to get out of here. Oh, right. Let me see here.